Nearly 2 years ago, I made a video explaining how to play bridge mode in SCP Containment Bridge multiplayer. Ever since then, I still got many people asking me how to do this and that in this game, so I guess it's about time I make another video. My old guide video is probably a bit outdated by now, but give it a watch if you're still new to CBM, because the stuff that I will teach you in this video are a little more advanced, and you may not be able to learn them until you actually understand most of the gameplay basics. The first thing people ask all the time is that how to bunny hop in CBM. You need to learn how to not run and jump all the time in this game first, because you will only need to bhop when you are running away from the SCPs or enemies, when you need to get ahead of someone before they grab a gun and shoot you or something like that. You basically don't want to run out of stamina when you need to bhop. To bhop, you need to look diagonally to your left or your right. You walk by pressing and holding both W and A, and then you start holding down shift to run. Once you get that momentum by running, stop holding shift and press space to jump. Whenever you hit the ground, press shift and then space again. You can repeat this process until you no longer want to bhop or run out of stamina. It will take a couple tries to get used to this. Bhopping doesn't work when you're walking on stairs or just any inclined plane. It's better to use both running and bhopping at the same time. Also, don't use all of your stamina, because if you do run out, then it will take longer to regenerate. Just practice until you get it. You probably see a lot of players bhopping to skip Tesla gates, but there's always a chance that you don't get enough momentum or bad timing and get killed or damaged for doing that. Just be careful with your power. People also ask how do I have so much stamina when running and jumping on my videos. In CBM, you can upgrade the gas mask by putting it in SCP-914 and set it on fine. Wearing the upgraded gas mask grants you infinite stamina, and because I use a Steam Workshop mod that removes the gas mask layer so you don't see the layer on my videos. It's kind of cheating, but it's not my fault that the gas mask in this game is dirty. I have a gas mask and I always clean it before putting it on. You can't tell me it's wrong for wanting to have a clean gas mask. Having infinite stamina and bhopping don't always help you outrun every SCP or human enemy, as your speed reduces when being hit just once, and that can be enough for an SCP to catch up with you. So always make sure that you can walk out the combat zone every time you decide to engage in a fight. The second thing that people want to know is how to modify files, how to change weapon sounds or an image in a game to your preferences. Go to your Steam library, right-click on CBM, click Manage, choose Browse Local Files, and now you're in CBM's file folder. If you want to change weapon sounds, then go to Sound Effects, Guns, choose the weapon that you want to change its sound effects. There are many alternative sound effects that are already installed in the game, so you can just listen to some of them and choose the one that you like. Delete the first current sound effect file and then rename the sound effect file that you choose into the same name that the current sound effect file has. It must have the same name or else the game wouldn't load. On the other hand, let's say you downloaded a sound effect on Pixabay or YouTube and you want to use that for your weapon in the game. You may need to convert that file first, because most sound effect files in CBM use OGG format. If your file is MP3, MP4 or whatever, then you need to convert them into OGG format. There are websites that can help you do this. For me, I usually use convert.io because it's convenient. Now that you have your new sound effect file in OGG format, again, you need to rename it into the same name that the current sound effect file has. Then copy that file inside the folder, replace it, that's it. To replace images in the game, you really much do the same thing. Go to GFX. Let's say that you want to change the gun flash image. Then make sure that your new flash image is JPG. Make sure it has the same name as the current one and just replace it. Don't try replacing animation or view model files, because that stuff is more complicated. You need to learn how to animate and code in Blitz 3D engine in order to make animation or model files that are compatible with the ones the game is currently using. It's just a lot of work, while you can always go to Steam Workshop and download something else made by someone who knows how to do it. The next thing I want to talk about is how to cancel the charging of Micro H.I.D in CBM, because... What the fuck? Yo, cut that shit out! Change weapons! Switch weapons! Switch weapons!
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would.
I already have a video explaining how to use this weapon, but I didn't mention how to cancel it before firing. So if you know nothing about the Micro H.I.D in CBM, then you should watch that video after this. To cancel the Micro H.I.D, you can go to your inventory and click on it or unequip it by pressing the hotkey button that is put in. You can also switch to other weapons either by pressing the hotkey buttons or clicking on them in your inventory. It will still play the sound, but your Micro H.I.D is intact. It will not fire, it will stay in your inventory until the next time you equip it and use it. Remember that the Micro H.I.D takes 7 seconds to fire. You can cancel charging it whenever during those 7 seconds, but after that, there's no turning back. You can get another Micro H.I.D by putting a flashbang in R14 and set it to verify. The chance is low but never zero, or just admin abuse. Another thing I also didn't mention in the old guy video is that SCP-173's range is very far, and whenever you need it, you blink every time your blink meter loses half of the bar, which is very unbalanced when it comes to 1v1 with this SCP, but I don't think they're gonna change that anytime soon. The best way to counter 173 is to have as many people look at it or just stay as far as possible from it. SCP-096 is another broken SCP because even when you don't see it, you don't look at its face, there's still a chance you already trigger 096 somehow.
Oh well, that's amazing. I haven't even looked at it.
You look, you dipshit. It's gonna wait for it. And look at this nice picture of 173. Oh man, I look. But shooting 096 in the legs or from behind will not trigger it, which can be exploited to kill this SCP. I will talk about how to avoid that in the next guy video if you guys want me to make a video for that. Lastly, SCP-035 is considered to be one of the most overpowered SCP in CBM, but it can be detained by any human player using a handcuff. SCP-035 can still melee attack when being cuffed, so don't stick around for too long. I guess that is enough for this video. If you have anything else you want to know about CBM, then just ask under the comment section. I will reply when I can, or maybe someone else will help you out. CBM is going to have an update soon, so maybe I will make another video for that. But for the time being, this is all I can offer. Hope this video is useful to whoever needs it. Thanks for watching, and don't subscribe because I don't make CBM or SCP videos that often. You can check the playlist for other SCP videos that are on my channel. Goodbye and see you sometime soon.